So if you're, thank you, we are live now. Okay. Say, how do you see Bada? It's categorized into three categories. Suppose it is Aries, Cancer Lagna or Moon sign, or Libra, or Capricorn. So this becomes your obstruction house. This is your Bada house. And this is stunning in Prashna. This is the only thing, if you want to master Prashna, this is it. This is it. As to why the person has come to you, you want to see that and study it. Have you realized out of 100 astrologers you go, maximum one or two would ever tell you why they have come to meet you or why you have come to meet them? Are you getting it? I feel like laughing when I see 3 questions, 5,000 rupees. I see on websites and all that. K.N. Rao has explicitly said, Rao Sahab, Babu Chacha has explicitly said, if you as an astrologer cannot predict why somebody has come to you, why are you doing astrology? काठियावाड़ी क्यों खोल के रखने के? बंदूक से तो कोई बोला नहीं है ना. Are you getting it? But it's not as easy. Yes, I also admit, many times I also feel. Many times I also feel. Okay. But you should strive to do that. Bada is one super technique in your arsenal of techniques, in the quiver of arrows, which you can predict. Everybody with me? Sagar? So for Chara Lagnas, 11th house is your Badak house, obstruction house. What are the qualities of the 11th house? Desires, gains, money, monthly income. Everybody? Job. It is connected with money. Achievements. Promotion. People come to you, I'm in a government job. You have a problem in promotion, getting recognized. Siblings, elder sibling, not just elder sibling, but all kinds of siblings. That is the mistake everybody does in astrology. 3rd and 11th, they segregate. No. Experience teaches you. Village astrologers teach you something. So 11th house is called the Badak house for all Chara Lagnas or all moon signs or all people having Arudha Lagna. If you don't know Arudha Lagna, take it from any software. Okay. So this, the Kshetra means the area, the territory. Okay, this compartment, Kaksha also you can call it, becomes Badak house. Forgive my spelling, handwriting. Let's assume this is, okay, whatever is the Lagna, the sign will come to the sign later. While for Mesha, the sign here will be Aquarius. For Cancer, the sign here will be Taurus. Take minus by 2. Minus 2. Correct? So Capricorn is the Lagna. What would be the sign? What would be the Badak house sign? Quickly. Very good, sir.
Scorpio.
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 So I'll instantly say inheritance, sex, in-laws, phobias, water, all these, whatever comes in Scorpio, all these can be your problems. Which, as we keep on adding the rules, it will get fine-tuned. Done? Everybody? Or if a planet comes, it will get fine-tuned. or with your experience, you can find tune it in basic common sense. Done? Any planet placed in this house, let's assume Jupiter and Rahu. So these two will be called Badakam. Everybody? Badak, Badakam. Badak, Badakam. Done? Easy?
Yes, sir.
Any planet aspecting it. Let's assume you have these are aspecting it. So these two become co-badakam. Easy? Their, their power will be 20% lesser than the planet placed over there, which is common sense. You all know that. The tenant is more powerful. Correct? Co-badakam. Whoever is the lord of it, let's assume this is Mesh Lagna. So the sign is Aquarius. That will create the flavor. Playground. Why? It is a kshetra, the territory, the soil, the playground. The playground will, that house, 11th house will operate as per the rules of the land. That is your land. If it's India, it's India. It will operate as per Indian laws. If it is UAE, Pakistan, or USA, it will operate as per those laws. Done. Easy to understand. What is the sheet under your feet? And the lord of it, let's assume Saturn, has gone here. This Saturn is called Badakesh. A screenshot if you are young. Everybody has understood? Easy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Sir, we've understood.
No, sir.
So can you repeat the last lines?
Last
The
part, sir.
Lord of
Saturn,
Badak,
Saturn.
the Lord of, always raise hands and ask questions or put it in the
Yes,
chat
sorry, sir.
box. People have made other people wait also, no? Like Vidya asking Ryan. So the Lord of your Badak house is called Badakesh. Easy to understand. Anybody here who has not understood, I'm ready to spend another 10 minutes explaining it. Shweta Nagar, Vivek Agarwal, Suchi, Krupa Shah, everybody understood Manjit Kaur. No problem, everybody. Vasundhara, you had a doubt regarding this concept or unmute yourself. Now you can. Vidya, Shweta. Stick to the focus, Aishwarya.
Sir,
Bhavni.
sir, it's clear to me, sir. Thank you.
All right. Shweta, Vidya, Balaji. Lower your
So can
hands.
you please explain in South Indian chart the houses?
मेरे को नॉनवेज बनाने बोलेगा तो मैं थोड़ा हिल जाएगा. खाना बनाने मेरे को बोलने का नहीं.
Okay.
I lost all my data, but I'll show you from the horoscope. I'll show you. No problem.
Sir, I haven't understood.
Who's that? Name, please. Who did not understand? Who did not understand? Did not understand. Can everybody see this?
Yes, sir.
Suppose it is Mesha Lagna. One second. Suppose it is Mesha Lagna or any Char Rashis like Mesh, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. The 11th house becomes Bada. So for South Indian, this will be the 11th house. Easy.
Yes, sir.
That means 11th hour of desires, getting gains, everything. It is like Zanjeer movie. Understood, everybody? This is your obstruction house. The lord of it would be called Badakesh. Here it is Saturn, Rahu and Saturn both. So right now, if I have to cast a prashna or as a muhurat, this is a bad thing. I will not gain much out of this lecture. Are you all understanding? Everybody? And since Rahu is placed over there, what did I tell you? Rahu is Uppari Bada. Means like a mystical obstruction. Bada concept, you go to 100 people, you'll get 100 senior people, you get 100 rare combinations. You have to go and meet people and be thankful and grateful. Most of us do not have gratitude in life. Now, whoever said, who did not understand, as they understood, I kept on repeating, who did not understand? Easy. All Chara Lagna, you cast a prashna, if it is Chara Lagna, 11th house. Planet placed in it is Badakam. The Kshetra, the territory is the Badak house. The law, any planet aspecting this 11th house or Badak house is co-Badakam, co-conspirators. Co-conspirators, easy to understand. The lord of it, wherever it goes and sits, is the real player, the real OG. Gunda Sala. And most of our Badakesh is in 8th house or 9th house, either in-laws or sister-in-law or 10th house, mother-in-law. Naisargik, our combinations are there. Joking. You all can laugh. Okay, everybody. Dipshika Verma, you look very confused, or shall I explain it again? बिंदास बोलो यार, आज मैं अच्छे मूड में हूँ.
नहीं सर,
नो,
आज नहीं समझ में.
समझ में आ गया.
जी.
Sir,
For Cancer Lagan, it will be Taurus, so Lord will be Venus.
Sorry, who's speaking?
Sagar. So for Cancer Lagan, 11th will be Taurus, Rashi, and Lord will be Venus.
Correct. Very
Wife
nice.
दुश्मन हो गई.
Who said Venus is only wife? Who said that? That is the initial chunnu munnu level of thinking. When we are starting with basic astrology, Venus is wife, Mars is men. Men are from Mars. You know that story book. That's initial. Venus can be money. Venus is desires. Desires. Are you all understanding? The real story is not the Kshetra, not the Badak house. The real story is where the Lord is going and sitting. Suppose it is Capricorn. It is a Chara Rashi. So Scorpio is here. So where is Mars and Ketu going and sitting? If Mars is going and sitting here, then your Bhagya becomes a problem, or the relatives signified by 9th house. Are people understanding? The real OG is your Badakesh. And there is another layer which I will end up teaching on day 2 of the Badak webinar. But that is not now. Not now. Right now, understand. Okay, you are doing a 5-year course of, say, MBBS, becoming a doctor. You are only in the first level. Don't form conclusion. Don't be stupid to form conclusions. Learn. Get the vibe. Step by step, we will go. Understood, everybody?
Yes, sir.
The second thing is, I have all this PPT, but I prefer teaching it old school, chalk and board. Okay? It becomes more visualistic for you all. Which one do you all prefer? Do you all prefer? I mean, the people who make PPT for me will not like it. I understand that. But do you all prefer chalk and board drawing style, or do you all prefer PPT? Come on, let me have a view
Drawing,
at
sir.
least.
The
Drawing.
chalk and
Chalk
board.
and board,
Chalk
sir.
It is better, sir.
Chalk and board. You all
Yes, sir.
can take a shot of it also.
Chalk and board.
Later I share the PPT, you can take further screenshots. ठीक है? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Everybody understanding? Did you all
Yes.
love the 8th house?
Yes,
Gratitude.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
thank
Amazing.
you
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
Big yes.
Awesome, sir.
It's not there in any book of it.
So
Anybody.
refreshing, sir. It's amazing.
That one slap, why did that person slap me now? Which the answer you never get in your this thing. Okay, is your 8th house. Huh? Everybody, that is your 8th house. Aishwarya, Ayushi, Ra, Sagar, Manu Gupta. Trust me. Of course, you have to see whether the pattern is being reinforced. Where is that 8th lord going and sitting? Suppose your 8th lord is going in your 12th house. Then you will remember that Salman Khan Mrs. Goodino movie, where he says, how much ever I give, why 12th house is donation? How much ever I give, it is less. Where is that 8th lord going and sitting? Everybody with me? Suppose your 8th lord is in 7th house. Sometimes if the moon is afflicted in a lady's chart, you should not take advantage of this. If the moon is afflicted in a lady's chart, 8th lord is in the 7th house, okay, and afflicted, you just tell your husband is thankless. She touches your feet. They're the only astrologer who said this. She'll touch your feet. But when do you become a spiritual astrologer? Not by gaining her confidence so that you can sell gemstones or sell remedies. By telling her, wherever the eighth lord is sitting, that is where you committed mistake in previous life. Are you getting now? Vijay Dinanath Chauhan, pura naam. It's you who did something wrong in previous life. That's where your eighth lord is. Everybody with me? I kept that eighth lord secret for 20, 25 years.
So,
It's very important that you make the person realize. Not that the other person is wrong. It is you who did this in previous life. And it's a great opportunity to pay back. It's a great opportunity to pay back. You know what? After 5 years, if the person has some common sense in his this thing and has the grace of God, after 5 years, he's going to reply to you. Sir, from now on, I treat my husband as Narayan's Prasad. My life, my marriage life is so happy now because you changed my life. Are you getting it? That is what you got to do, any which ways. Let's go to Sthira Lagnas. That is fixed signs. So, which are the Sthira Lagnas or moon signs? That is Taurus,
2, 5, 8, 11.
Ruchi Ahuja, are you understanding? So, for this, the ninth house will be the Badak house. Some scholars try to demean the textbooks, classical books, by saying how ninth house of Bhagya can be a negative house, Badak house. Anybody feels,
Yes,
isn't
sir.
that
This is
a
my
valid
question
question?
too.
Isn't that a valid question? I can reply it nicely or I can reply rudely. On road,
Anyway,
when you
sir.
on road, when we learn from real teachers money, okay, they reply rudely. How many people feel fortune has been on their side from day one of their life? Raise hands. Other people can lower their hands, please. I'm making everybody lower. Now you can start raising hands. From day one, Bhagya, prosperity has been your best friend. How many people feel? Raise your hands. Chalo. VR Waka, I can't see you. Merko है ना, I am tired of 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3. Now it is 3 4. I get scared when somebody is in the dark. Okay, I am very scared of horror movies and spirits. I've seen enough in my life. Okay, so I get scared when I can't see people. Yelena, Aparna, VR Waka, Neil Kandan, Nitesh Alag are the very fortunate people who feel that fortune has been on their side. But most of us are on the wrong side of the law. Okay, we don't feel fortunate enough. Am I right? So, if ninth house is afflicted, then ninth house can become Badha. Are you all understanding? How many actors can tell you that the first casting they did, first audition they did, and they got the role of hero? Not everybody, right? Everybody with me? So, ninth house of father, ninth house of guru, ninth house of blessings of the gods, okay. ninth house of whatever are the significations can also be a Bada. Correct? Everybody, are you all understanding? But last 20 years, you see on social media, you'll have people saying, how can ninth house be a Bada? People who wrote the shlokas, they also must have thought about it. No, only we are not intelligent. No? Are you understanding? I can go in depth on this. And I've given a very great explanation, detailed explanation. Okay. In my Bada lecture, which was 2-3 years back, we had put it in the Prashna class. Prashna, you might have done it live. But broadly for now, because we have to proceed with the curriculum, we have a syllabus to cover. Okay. We take that everybody is not a fortunate person unless you are the son of Donald Trump or Ambani. Are you getting it? Ninth house. One second. So ninth house can be an obstruction. So again, we will quickly go and then we will take each lagna and then I'll go into spiritual astrology. For dual signs, that is Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. A seventh house becomes obstruction house or Bada. Planet placed here will become Badakam. The Lord of it, suppose Lord goes and sits here, this becomes Badakesh. Whenever the word Kesh, Ka comes, it becomes the Lord. So seventh house is business, seventh house is wife, spouse, husband, business partner, public platform, etc., etc., etc. Everybody with me? Everybody. Now let's go back. Do I look at Mahatma Gandhi's horoscope and say government or ruler will be the reason he's born? Can I do that? Somebody's audio is on. Please mute yourself. Now you are understanding how easy is the Badak concept. Combine what I taught at the start of this lecture, which in the YouTube thing is not there. But here, what did I say? 6, 8, 12. Do you remember that? Yes or no, Baba?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we do
Yes, sir.
remember.
Yes, sir.
Dushthanas.
Sir.
We mentioned the Dushthanas.
Yes, sir.
Easy now. Easy. Libra Lagna. This becomes Badak house, 11th. The Lord of it has gone here. Becomes Badakesh. And unfortunately, it is with Bandi. Here is where that special rule of Jatak Parijatak comes. And it becomes super Bada, super obstacles. Easy to understand? And indirectly, it is aspected by Jupiter, who goes behind and looks at it. So Jupiter is also the sixth lord of obstructions and the third lord of traveling. So while he traveled, now here's the key. While he traveled, a government official abroad slapped him via this. And the slap of Bada came. That changed his life. And thank God to that man who slapped him. He should always thank that man who slapped him and threw him out of a train. Third house of traveling. Are you all getting the greatness of this concept, Baba? Small event of traveling, somebody slapping you will be a small event for you and me. But for history, it is the greatest event. This man inspired Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, etc., etc., etc. Making sense, everybody? Now, I always wanted to see how can I see that slap in his horoscope. From the time I have been seeing Mahatma Gandhi's chart, and everybody has been seeing Mahatma Gandhi's chart. But to explain it, thoda indirect hota hai. It is a bit indirect. You want a quick peek into what's going to come on Sunday? Let me show you. Who's the Badak? Badakesh, this. Jupiter is retrograde, so one sign before it will go. Jupiter is third lord of traveling, sixth lord of enemies and insults, aspected by Badakesh, sun sitting in the 12th house of foreign. And I turn into past life horoscope. Where is this sun? Sixth house. And where is this Jupiter? In the 12th house, with the third and being the third lord of travel. Anybody getting a hint? Badakesh seat in Naumansh in D9. To understand what is happening. Who was this person? Upar se gaya? Gone above? If it has registered, then you got to smile, please. That's a normal reaction of people. I should not have thought that. It's too early. Okay. Everybody, small, I'm taking small steps, baby steps, easy to understand. Nahi to we can take one question. Ruchi Ahuja, you have any question? Lakshmi, you have a question. Usually you have a question. You're not feeling well, no problem. Take rest, Lakshmi dear. No questions. No questions. Ruchi, please go ahead, ask question.
You mentioned just looking for Badakesh from the Rashi chart, Moon Lagna and Arud Lagna. Is there a
Sorry, your voice breaking.
reading of the Badakesh also basis that because it may not be the same?
The
Sir, you
secret.
mentioned looking at Badakesh from a Rashi.
Repeat your question again. Let everybody understand your question. Go ahead.
Sir, you mentioned looking at Badakesh from Rashi chart from Moon Lagna and Arud Lagna. In most cases, they may not be the same. Is there a kind of gradation basis the Dustana or something else to look at?
Always go for which lagna is the most powerful. Which lagna is the most powerful? Always go for that. And that's common sense also. Who is more powerful? Suppose a man and woman married having a fight. So the man goes to his wife's house to do negotiations, end the fight. Whom will he go in Indian families? What happens? Okay, we will see who's causing the obstruction, mother-in-law or sister-in-law. monster-in-law or dine-in-law. So who is the Badakesh? We will identify depending on who's the stronger person over there. No? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Always find who's the strongest and the weakest. If father-in-law is a very nice human being and you are a man whose wife is torturing you, dominating you, and you know my father-in-law is a very nice human being whose wife, that is my mother-in-law, is very dominating. So I'll take him out for a smoke and I'll say, I hope you understand my situation. You also have suffered because of domination and arrogance. Okay. You also have a dominating wife, and I also have a dominating wife. Unfortunately, she is your daughter. But now, for the sake of peace, I want you to intervene. The weakest spot or the strongest spot. That's what you got to catch. Always. And that's the ability of finding out now which lagna is strongest, which ascendant is strongest. Getting it, everyone? Easy? Yes or no? Basic common sense. Vaibhav Saini, yes. Grusha Agarwal, always fundamentals of Jyotish and how to find the strongest and the weakest. Go to the fundamentals of Jyotish, which are Shadbalas, this, that, etc., yogas, etc. It's a very good question. Let's ask it from. Can anybody tell me a very bad yoga? Say Scorpio ascendant. Which is the Badak house? This ninth house, correct? Why? It's a fixed site, so ninth house. So the lord of it is moon, correct? Moon is sitting here. No planet here. What do we call this? Kemadruma Yoga, poverty yoga, correct? It has no support on both the sides. Behind it, no support. Front, no support. Koi aggu nahi, koi pichhu nahi. No support. So, will this moon sitting in the 10th house of career, there is a more possibility for it to cause harm. Na? It has no support. Are you getting it? What do you require in career? You require nice, strong planets in the corporate world to fight all the gossiping that goes on in the corporate. Work happens less in office, gossip happens, and trying to butter the bosses and the others happens more, correct? You got strong planets. You have a weak moon sitting over there. It is Badakesh also. It is in Kemadruma Yoga also. There is no support on either side also. And to top it off, if you have moon and Rahu or moon and Ketu, then to Kalyanam. Making sense? Jyotish itna tough nahi hai. Jyotish is not tough. You can make it easier by just having a clear mind. If you have a person whose vibration is very high, then I request you to sit at one place. Toughest job in the world is to sit in one place. Trust me. Biggest sadhana. Even yogis can't do. Trust me. Sit at one place. You know what do I die for? In my personal life, I want to be alone and sit at one place. I'll die for it. You have no idea. That bliss you get by sitting alone and just thinking astrology. That's it. What do we love with astrology? You don't require any book. You don't require Instagram, etc. You ought to be in love. If you can't fall in love with astrology, you're a joke. That is what my master taught me. I'm not saying you are a joke. That is what my master taught. And I've been very blessed to have great gurus. Many people do not have gurus. Baap ka naam hi pata hi nahi. I'm very happy. What I have achieved in life, I feel very fortunate. Of course, I'm not that famous or rich or whatever, but very happy in life. C.S. Patel, my guru, brilliant, master, then mentor. That Chandra, whoever is your Bhada case, see, write this down, see the yogas it is involved in. Find out, find out. That is your step one. Let me quickly see the questions. No questions. Everybody is happy. No personal charge, dears. No personal charge. Bharani Busari. Bharani Busari, I'm sorry. I have seen this. It has happened to me also. Jyotish is a vidya of sannyasis, not householders. Shastra, all these mystical sciences, I always tell people don't enter astrology. It is a science of yogis. It is not for common man householders like us. Okay? If you're putting your hand in gutter, if you're putting your hand in dirt, wet dirt, it will get spoiled. Maximum you can wear gloves, but the color of the gloves will change. It will not look white. Okay, everybody? Chalo. Shall we now proceed to real astrology, spiritual astrology? Himanshu Krupa Vishal Goswami. You haven't written in the chat box. Quickly, Himanshu will take. Krupa, you raised your hand from a long time. One more will take. Krupa Shah, yes. Kindly unmute yourself. Himanshu.
Hello.
Either.
Sir, I have one
Hello.
question.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, yesterday I saw your Instagram reel regarding the Scorpio Lagna, and for that, the ninth house is the Badakesh. You have talked about the man was of a 60 years of year old person, and his mother is managing his life. It is actually the same case applied for me. I am also a Scorpio Lagna. My Badakesh is Moon, and it is sitting in exactly in the ninth house with Sun. My divorce was happened last 5 years. Marriage was broken because of the dispute between my wife and my mother. And my Venus is also in the eighth house. So the divorce was happened because of the house issues, like food and the house property issues. And what divorce was happened. I am 37 years old till now. My mother is the main, you can say, the career way. Like whatever my mother say, I will do that thing. So I want to think about like what you have recommend that we have to enlarge our vision regarding that we have to pass that obstacle. So like I want to think like how we can I can overcome this problem, like whether the gurus or mother or the teachers are problematic for my life, or I don't want to hear them, because in the Navansh Kundli my moon and Ketu is also sitting in the fourth house. Kark Lagna, Navansh, and moon and Ketus are there, and in the Shashmansh D60 also moon is in the fourth house. And so I am thinking whether my moon is helping me, or like it is stopping me to overcome my issues. I have very much doubt regarding now.
I appreciate your honesty. I will not speak anything against any mother figure, one.
Yes.
But I'll answer it. And this is a personal chart reading. Okay. And I don't do personal charts except when it is spiritual astrology. Okay. I'll answer it. You know, the villain in Ramayana, our holy text, is the stepmother, 𝐂𝐸𝐿, Saturn in the fourth house of Sri Ram retrograde. Correct? The question is, if he did not have a stepmother, ladies and gentlemen, hear me very clearly. If he did not have a stepmother, would we have realized who Sri Ram? Would the whole Ramayana have happened? Would we have realized the greatness? Would we have gotten Hanuman in his life? Without Hanuman, India would finish. India would be finished today's India. Correct? All of us pray to Hanuman Chalisa Hanuman. Adakesh is a makeup. In the evening, everybody has to remove the makeup. You have to remove the mask. How do you personally take it? How can you change? I have a question to ask you. You know, when Bharat, because of whom he had to let go of the kingdom, okay. Now my Ramayana, I'm not a scholar. Okay. What I remember, when Sri Ram left for exile, Bharat came and met him. The first thing Ram asked, Sri Ram, we should say, first thing Sri Ram asked, how is 𝐂𝐸𝐿? He did not even ask about his own mother. He asked about his stepmother. ये greatness होता है आदमी लोग का. This is the greatness. Everybody with me? Are you all understanding? He had gone beyond his Badakesh. He had gone beyond his Badakesh. तभी तो श्री राम है. Are you all understanding, everybody?
Yes, sir.
If I am a normal astrologer in India, I'll give you some mantra tantra for your mother. I'll tell you, oh, ignore her, this, that, etc. That's what everybody will do, right, in India. You have some curse. You have yourself answered it in the Nomas. Your Chandra, you said, is in the fourth house, and because of house issues, etc., domestic life is affected. Fourth house of Nomas. Am I right or wrong? It is with Ketu. Curse.
Yes. Yes, sir.
ने कुछ किया है पहले. If I have done something, I'm getting it back. I follow Indian astrologers and hate my brother, or I become Sri Ram and accept my mother. That I have done something, whatever be it. At least in one life, let me repay what I did wrong. If my mantra, tantra, all my temples cannot teach me this, then I'm a joke.
Yes.
I'm a joke. ठीक है, माँ ने कर दिया, it's okay. अगले जन्म में you give 2 BHKs to your wife in the next life. She'll be happy. You say I said this. Give her 2 houses. Okay. Whatever has happened. If, when I was young, I think I must be 6 years old or something like that. A small injection changed my life. I was born very fair. Now I'm very dark. I can blame that doctor. Or I can accept my life. Because I know black and white, it doesn't matter. Are you getting it? And for Indians, unfortunately, with all our spirituality, we have not understood this simple concept. Okay. Michael Jackson sang a song because of it. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. But we don't, our spirituality is a joke. And we torture women because they are dark. Our mother-in-laws will make comments. Are you getting it? We are jokes unfortunately, I feel we are jokes in the name of spirituality. Otherwise, India should have been really, really somewhere else. And if you see India's horoscope, what is the Lagna? Taurus, which is the Badak house, 9th house. And the Lord is combust. With all our spirituality, we are getting a 9th Lord combust. Have you all thought about it? with thousands of years of spirituality, all the yagyas we have done. साला मेरे को 9th Lord combust मिला, मेरा कर्म क्या है? 10th Lord also combust. I'm sorry. I'm the most unpopular astrologer because I tell blatant truth. Either I talk goody and tell you you're Katrina Kaif, Nayanthara or Tom Cruise, the most beautiful, or I tell you your bloody 9th Lord is combust. Now tell me why. Either I learn astrology or I learn real astrology. How can my 9th Lord be combust and 10th Lord be combust? Isn't that a question mark? Hasn't any astrologer told you, or haven't you all seen India's chart? How can we have a Saturn Badaki? That means our karma is question mark. There is a question mark on our karma. Whether we want to accept it or not is another thing. I can stand in front of the mirror 10,000 hours, okay, for 55 years of my life and say, I'm fair, I'm fair, I'm fair. I don't have a mole here, I don't have a dark spot here. That is not the truth. Truth doesn't change. Astrology teaches you the truth. So forget that, Himanshu, and I request others also, no personal horoscopes. Let's not deviate the class. Okay. Then it becomes boring, it becomes a lengthy class, and I don't finish the portion. Okay. Vaibhav and Kripa will have to, Vishal, Vindhya will have to forgive. Kindly lower your hands. I spent quite some time on our dear Himanshu's horoscope. But Himanshu, chalega. Good question you asked. Okay. And in fact, you have answered to those people who keep on saying, how can 9th house be Bada? Yours is a perfect example. See, we were talking about that, right? Okay. Put your questions in the chat box. It comes to me. All right. Can we have a quick 5-minute break? Especially for the elders who might want to visit the washroom. Can we stop the YouTube review? I hope everybody is understanding everything. We'll now start with the spiritual part of